Coltrane, I've been calling you.
I'm not doing no shoots right now.
Where you been?
I'm chilling. I'm good.
I'm trying to get in touch with you for a couple of days now.
I'm not shooting no shows right now. You know how personal I take this thing. I'm not shooting.
Take
I'm
what?
not shooting today. Can you stop following me, please?
But Berto Vs Collazo.
I'm not doing no shoots right now. If you get in the car, I'm riding to the store. I'm not doing no shoots right now. I'm not shooting.
What do you want to talk about?
You know, this is what I want to talk about. Tell them where we gotta go, Young Jeezy. I need a vacation.
Don't slide, please. Don't crash.
I'm not gonna crash, but you know, right now, you know how personal I take this thing, man. I'm hurting. My feelings. I feel like I was tortured last night. Slow death. You know, the Eagles. You know what I want to talk about. You know how passionate. This is like religion. This is like our, you know, this is our life and death here in Philadelphia, man. The Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all know I'm passionate about the sport of boxing.
So what happened?
What happened? You know what happened. You know what happened. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left. It's Groundhog Day. The great ones, you know, just like in the sport of boxing, you know, they always dig deep. And I'm going to get into my Berto point, hopefully, about how, you know, a sign of a great athlete is digging deep and pulling out, you know, pulling out a victory. You know, McNabb just didn't do it, man. That's my dude. I'm a Foxhole guy. I'm riding with the team regardless.
Defense,
and the defense, you know, the defense, you know.
He quietly been doing what he been doing over the past couple of weeks. Defense been holding people to 12 points. That was the difference maker.
The D, you know what I mean? The D ain't represent, and football is a defensive sport. You know, you win and lose with D, but we didn't do it. You know, it is what it is. I'm hurting and I'm stressed. I'm just real in a real bad mood.
I got two words.
Berto Collazo, man. Y'all know what happened. Berto put his strap on the line this weekend. You know, it was a fight that we all picked Berto to win, although, you know, y'all didn't see the film. Apologize for that. But, you know, Collazo came out, dropped Berto with a jab. You know, a lot of times when Berto get dropped is because he off balance and his feet work is always in a bad position. So it's not that he's hurt a lot or that he has a suspect chin. I just think his feet work is always in the wrong place. So, you know, Collazo dropped him. You know, Berto.
I'd have spent out right there.
Berto weathered the storm. I mean, you know, he came back. You know, Collazo was winning the inside fight, which was shocking to me because I always dug Collazo as a boxer type of fighter that can fight from the outside and use his good boxing abilities. Not a fighter that likes to fight inside like that. But, you know, he had Berto fighting inside. You know, he was winning the fight inside. You know, Berto was the faster fighter. But I'll tell you one thing, Berto pop, although we know Collazo don't have no pop, but Berto pop don't look like he looked like he didn't have a lot of pop. Collazo actually looked like a junior middleweight, and Berto looked like a junior welterweight.
So let's play devil's advocate. You put Berto in the ring with somebody who could crack, which they've been notoriously ducking anybody who could crack.
Well, to their credit, they already said they're not fighting no giants. You know, one thing about...
When did that start becoming commonplace in the boxing arena where you just outwardly duck people?
It's a business.
This is a weight class. It's not about height.
Because it's about, you know, boxing has become like, you know, the stock market.
So,
you know, you invest high or you invest low, you know, however the terminology goes.
So when George Foreman was a heavyweight champion and Joe Frazier wanted to fight him, he didn't care that he was about 6 inches shorter than him?
No, because back then during that boxing, you know, you just got what you can get. Now in this boxing,
I think he wanted to fight him. You wanted to beat the best. I mean, it was something about going up against giants and chopping them down.
One thing about boxers, they'll fight anybody. Like, you asked Berto, which me and you did. We had the pleasure of meeting him in Madison Square Garden, and he told me and you that he would fight anybody that gets in the ring with him. Unfortunately, Berto's don't sign his own checks. So the person that's signing his checks, they're carefully moving him along, making sure he gets winnable fights. Now, if they could do the Collazo fight over again, I don't think they would have took the fight.
So you think they would? Are they going to eventually fight the Giants, or they're never going to fight?
No, because I already got
the Giants of
Margarito. This is probably his last year in the welterweight division. Now everybody's moving up. You see, Kermit Cintron is moving up to fight Sergio Martinez in March. So, back to the Berto fight. You know, let me get back to the.
I hope he doesn't think that fight is sweet.
No, he's gonna lose. But Berto, you know, Collazo took the last, well, I don't know if he took the last few rounds. Like he got a little gas. Berto weathered the storm down the stretch. And the 12th round, once again, Sleep, we had this debate in my kitchen, me, you, Big Spoon, about fighters taking the 12th round off. You know, you felt you was really strong on your point about Winky should have got the 9. I disagreed because Winky took the 12th off. Well, the same thing happened in the Collazo fight on Saturday. He took the 12th round off, whether it was due to conditioning, if he got gas, whatever. Berto trashed him in the 12th round, and you know and I know, when you win the 12th round, a la De La Hoya, Ike Corte, most of the times you're going to get the nod. Corte got the decision. So, props to Berto. I know y'all think it was a controversial decision, but hey, he won the 12th, and, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, Collazo proved that he's a tough guy, and he proved why people avoid fighting him. But, you know, once again, he's 0-3 in big fights. That's all people are going to remember. So, what's next for Berto? I don't know. I know we got Shane Mosley and Margarito next Saturday, so let's get into that. You want to get into that?
Yeah, why not?
All right. GYGB, shout out to Big Mike Rada Die. Doc, Sleep behind the 1s and 2s. It's snowing, the Eagles lost, and I'm pissed off right now.
You're in West Philadelphia, literally.
Philadelphia.
Let's go by Will Smith's old house real quick.
Okay, that's right over there.
All right.
Do you know the address?
We'll go past
All
that.
I'm just real irritable right now.
Okay,
That's
so
why I'm not looking in the camera.
Margarito Cotto, I call this the funeral for my dear beloved and one of my favorite fighters of the 90s, Shane Mosley. I think this is a horrible matchup for him. I don't feed into people acting like this is going to be a super competitive fight. I think what's going to kill Shane, and what I do think is going to end his career, is the fact that people got to keep in mind this is not the Shane Mosley from 2099. Shane is a one-punch knockout artist. He's reminiscent of one of my favorite fighters, Iron Mike Tyson.
I can't see.
Okay, so
I don't want to crash.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we have a little bit of battery left. Iron Mike Tyson, you know, these punches, you know, the last thing to go is that pop. That's something you can't teach. So there's no more head movement from Shane. He rarely throws a jab. He doesn't throw combinations to set anything up. He just throws bombs down the pipe. So, you know, I think he's tailor-made for a Margarito who's going to eat a lot of those things early. It's going to walk him down. Take nothing from Shane. Shane is going to be there, and Shane is a warrior, and that's to his detriment. So I think he's going to get into some wars. We're going to see some shots to the body. He's going to start slowing him down. It's going to be a very painful experience for him. He's not going to quit. He's not going to get knocked out, but hopefully his corner is smart enough to stop the fight, because if they don't, I think it could have possible complications with his life, this type of fight. I think this is a horrible fight for him, and I just don't think this is the type of fight that should have been made for him in his career. It might look competitive on TV, but I do think this is going to have, you know, health consequences for Shane Mosley.
You know,
all right, since I've been picking rounds and stuff, this fight should be stopped somewhere around like the 8th or the 9th round.
You got it being stopped by who?
If they don't stop this fight, Shane, I think this could be very seriously, this can really hurt Shane Mosley. But the fight should be stopped somewhere around the 9th round. There's going to be a lot of body shots going to hurt him. You're going to see Shane's going to get hit with that short uppercut too. A lot of frustration from Shane.
You know, 2008, we had our first black president, which nobody thought would ever happen. Manny Pacquiao, ex-flyweight, goes up and beat a welterweight. Nobody thought that would never happen. The Arizona freaking Cardinals. The Arizona freaking Cardinals are going to the Super Bowl. Nobody thought that would never happen. You know, after 08, we're going into 09.
Please don't crash.
I don't know what's going to happen.
This guy is so distraught. Look at the roofs. He's going to crash. He's whipping it like it's not ice and snow on the roof. I think that was his block right there.
That was his block.
We're looking for Will Smith's block.
We'll go past your old middle school. Okay. You went to Beeve, didn't you?
Yeah. Go down here. Go turn down here, because we're gonna go past Will Smith's old house.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me get into Shane Mosley Margaritos. That was a segue, by the way. I'm not putting nothing past anything after what I witnessed these last few weeks. Will Margarito win the fight? Probably will. Was that his house? To the the intangibles of the fight before I get my actual prediction. You know, Shane, like I said, he still has the speed. He's not going to fight him like he fought Mayorga. He's just not going to do that. And don't forget, he brought in Naseem Richardson. I know what y'all going to say. Well, he's 30 whatever years old. What can Naseem Richardson change? No. He's not going to change anything. Look at this. This is Philly. Look at the everybody at the stop signs. This is why there's so many accidents here. They took away the traffic lights. But the reason why he brought Nassim Richardson.
This was in the summertime video, by the way.
Wasn't this on the beginning of the show? Oh, he shot that somewhere else on the Bel Air joint.
Probably so, but go ahead.
So he brought Nassim Richardson basically to lay out a blueprint. It's not to change his fight game.
Right.
You know, he's not going to turn into Floyd Mayweather Jr. It's to execute a game plan. Me personally, I think he's going to adopt the Manny Pacquiao style, the in-and-out style that you love, what you call it, the crouching tiger style.
I'm not going to take credit for that, but go ahead.
Okay, well, whoever called it that, I think he's going to adapt that style, in and out, have Margarito, like, you know, searching for things that's not there, and I think he's going to frustrate
This is Will Smith's block?
This is his block. I don't know which house it is.
He lived directly across the street from me?
directly across from me. He lives in one of these houses over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.